Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrapbooking Creations. Today I'm going to do a scraps layout using the Good Vibes paper from Close to My Heart. I really wanted to use some of these additional stickers on the sticker sheet, and so let me show you what I did. I pulled a bunch of them off, and I took my powder tool, which I don't use this very often, but I do have it. I also, when I'm using it, will use this tray. This is kind of a paint, I don't know, whatever I feel like tray. But I did powder some of them today because I wanted to play more than I wanted to have them sticking to stuff. So I've got a bunch of stickers here that are basically turned into die cuts because I was thinking I wanted them on these layouts. So some of them have a little more sticky than the others, but most of them, the sticky is gone. So I was cutting pieces and trying to kind of come up with what I thought would work. And I think I came up with a pretty good idea of what I wanted. I also noticed on, I've got the other one with the Kraft down here. Actually, I'll do this way. Okay. I decided I wanted to use French vanilla for the photo placement pieces, just in case it shows, through. And I liked its color a little better next to this stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't have this organized better. I just kind of tossed it aside. Um, but yeah, I just was like, I kind of want to use all these stickers, but I didn't want to like not have them like I didn't want them to stick down onto the paper. So of course, in playing with those, I did create kind of a bunch of messes over here. So let's see here. Let's scoot this over. I'm gonna take one sheet away for right this second and set it over there. So this page is actually not the one I can create first, but I can, let me just set that aside. I can put the photo mats on here. So I took my 3x4, or well, it was 3 3/4 by 4 2 3/4 by 4 3/4 photo placement pieces, and I sized them down by 1/4 of an inch. Just because I wanted to have plenty of room on here for them to have a little bit of a border. Let's see, this one's kind of there. But I did really like the shortbread. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did that right. The shortbread for the photo mat today because I didn't want anything really like big, like just big standout color. I wanted it to be kind of softer because this has got a lot of detail and, taming it down a little bit for this layout. So, oh, I also apologize. I was not able to do a video yesterday. Let's see here. This one needs to come up a smidge. I worked until about 2 in the morning trying to see if things were getting accepted by the IRS. It was a long night. So thank you for coming back and watching. I will try not to miss any more days because that's not my goal. But yesterday, unfortunately, I had to miss because my big girl job is, kind of pays the bills. If I can get this one to pay the bills, then I don't have to worry about my big girl job. Although everybody will be asking me to do their taxes still, so I'm not sure it'll ever go away. Okay, so these are the 2 photo mats pieces. So it's 6 photos, a little smaller than the 3x4 size. So we're going to start with this piece right here, and it's going to go, let's see here, I kind of like it better that way, this butterfly and that butterfly. This one will probably get covered up. Okay, so I'm not going to put this down like really strong. I'm going to just kind of set it in place. Maybe a little lower. Okay, and I do have a cut file for all of these. I will send this out. So this goes on that page. This goes on this page. The smaller ones are going over here. Okay, and I got to kind of manage these 2 little guys at the same time. So I want them to overlap, but I want everything to be even at the bottom. I want this line right here to be consistent all the way across. So I'll put that one there, and then I want to slide this one under. Let's see here if I can make that even. Okay. And then this piece goes on this side. I was just kind of playing with shapes when I was doing this, just kind of where I was feeling this layout to go. I did cut this shortbread dot paper. I cut it with the dots going this way, so horizontal. Okay, so that is that page for starters. Now let's set this aside-ish. I can't go too far because I need to use it to measure some stuff. So these papers are not going to match up because, again, I was using scraps. I just happened to luck out and have a very large piece of this paper for this piece. But I normally wouldn't, of course, have that paper. So I'm trying to make it look like this paper continues on, and the same time acknowledging the fact that it really isn't because of the fact that these don't line up. So hopefully, because it'll be on, separated, it's not going to be a big noticeable deal. Oops. Let's see here. Okay, so this one really utilizes this piece right here to kind of pretend that we're not out of paper. So I'm going to put that little guy on, and I'm not going to press down because I need to add some stuff underneath it. So this shortbread piece in dark, like this one's dark, and we've got the heart paper. Oh, and I didn't say any of the sizes. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me get this little piece partially on here and this piece, and then I will go over some of the sizes that we have here because we're pretty close to more embellishments than anything on this one. Oh, and you know what? I kind of want to pull this over here because those kind of match up. So I want to slide this little guy under. Oops, don't stick, don't stick. Okay. Line that up-ish. Pretty close. Okay. It's going to be on the other side, but as long as it's kind of close, it looks comparable, aside from the fact that this one looks like it is going. Let me look in the camera. Let me straighten you out. It looks like it's slightly going up. So let me fix that real quick. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so this piece right here, the floral pattern, Kraft 8.5 by 11 1/4. This floral pattern right here is 5 by 8, I believe. Originally I was going to do it at 9. Okay, yeah, 5 by 8. So I need to fix that. And then these pieces right here are 2 by 1. Okay, and that pretty much the size of paper I had was geared towards this layout. But originally I was going to do this at 9 and have a larger space there. Couldn't do that because didn't have the paper for it. So 5 by 8, and then this one would be 2 by 1, and there's 2 of them because I'm using scraps. If you weren't using scraps, it would be 2 by 8. Okay. The shortbread dotted stripe paper, we've got 3 by 3.5, and then over here we've got 3.5 by 1.5. I need to put that one on there. Let's see here. Shortbread dark, 1.5 by 2.5, and 1.5 by 5 3/4. And I flagged the ends. You'd use the Cricut cut file; it has that on that, or you could do it by yourself. The Sage Heart pattern paper, I've got another piece that's 2 by 2. This one is 2 by 3, and this is 2 by 6. And this is one that you could cut down to 2 by 3 if you're using scraps. Since I had a long strip, I just used it. Okay, so then over here, I want this to kind of go under a bit. Maybe out a little bit more. There we go. Okay, well, let's see here. I might flip that sucker. Yeah, it seems to line nicer up. So when you're using scraps, of course, you don't always have those perfect little ends. So then I have zip strips, and this is the one I'm looking for right now. Okay, so this zip strip right here is a 1/2 inch by 3, I believe. It's a 1/2 inch by 3.5. Yeah, that's right. It's 3.5. I really wanted to use this heart someplace. I love this piece. And so I wanted to incorporate it somewhere. So I put it on here. And then over here, I need to line these up. And I'm going to take this photo mat and I'm going to put this on here so I can put the next zip strip on. And I'm just going to line that up to there. Okay. And then this zip strip right here is 1/2 inch by 8. And it just lines perfectly or somewhat perfectly up here. So these were pieces I didn't have to cut on the machine. The photo mats were pieces I, of course, didn't have to cut. Anytime you don't have to cut something, I mean, I do sometimes and I don't other times, just depends on my mood. But today was just one of those that I was like, I'll cut this, I'll cut that. Okay, so then I have this little piece. This is the 2x2, and I flagged the end. And that's going to go up here. Oh, I better put this down here because I'm going to get my head all in the camera. Okay, and then I have a small piece of this polka dot stripe one, the dot stripe, and I want that up here. It's kind of a, actually, I wanted to kind of tear it. Even though I don't have things torn anywhere else, I wanted this piece torn because I wanted it to be like I'd put a piece of washi tape up here. I was very interested in that look. Okay, so next I have some zip strips. I have the dotted one again, and I have the heart, and I have this one, and I thought it was for this kit, but it's really not, but it still looks really cute with this stuff. So I keep kind of going back to it and saying, oh, and up here is where I was just kind of playing with it, and then I wanted to use this little true story up here. I kind of like that. And I know it's using a zip strip that doesn't go with the paper, but since I like it, I'm going to forgive it. That I believe it is from the mix-ins for this month. I believe it's one of those that I would have used on the Penguins layout, which is the current month's mix-ins. Yeah, I cut these because I was like, I really like this. Another thing you could do would be just to leave that back piece off too, but I have it, might as well use it. But that just gives you some flagged pieces there, and then I've got this true story that I'm going to pop up there at the top. I was looking for something kind of squarish, and there was 2 pieces that I kind of liked, but one of them didn't have anything in the center. It would have been this one. But I liked, well, actually, do I like that better? Well, I'd have to come up with something for right there, so I don't want to. I'll just put that little true story up there. I also wanted to put this little make today count in the center over here. There's just a few things that I was like adamant in my mind of where they went. Okay, so there's that. You can still slip your pictures underneath, which is great. Okay, so then I, of course, had good vibes, and I thought it fit, of course, right here, because that's where I keep trying to stick it. Ever since I put the pop tape on, it has tried to get on almost every layout I've done, because of course there's still sticky down there, but it really wants to be used, and I really want to use it. And it's a nice size. It's not I mean, it's big, but it's not as overly big as sometimes the titles are on the sticker sheets. So let's put that right about, see here, right about there. I didn't put any transition pieces on this. I did overlap these. I didn't overlap these. I left those straight. I just thought it was fine where it was at. Um, when I first took this out, I was kind of thinking that that should go right there, and I need to pop it. And since I don't usually use the powder tools, I'm hoping these will stick just fine. I need the small ones. I've cut large over here and small over here. Goodness. Here we go, getting this all pop taped up. I'm going to leave it kind of more not here so that we can slip pictures underneath where I'm going to put it. I got well, I didn't get it from Nora. I just got from James so far some journaling for his layout from the other day, his Easter one. And I found out the parks names, so that was good because I want to put some journaling strips like right here on both layouts. So I found out, of course, it was an egg hunt. It was Saturday, April 17th. He said it was a fun day. And then he told me best part of my life ever. So I thought that was really cute. I can't wait to put that on there. And I'm going to have to get Nora's take on it too, so I can put her little insight in her journaling. But I just thought that was so cute that he's like, best day ever. Best part of my life ever. Sorry. Okay, here it is. I did put my lawn fawn order in last night, right before, it was probably about 11 o'clock. I stopped what I was doing and put that order in. I kind of want to use that flower there because of the fact that I had to have the order in by midnight. So I wanted to make sure I got that in so that we were getting our discount because you get an extra discount when you order early. So of course I was like, yep, getting that done. So I'm excited. I ordered some, I might already have some. You know what? I didn't even look in that bag of adhesive that I had gotten. I'm going to go do that real quick because they have some new tubes. Nope, all of mine are glue tubes. And the clear stuff I have is all from Gina K. Okay. Because it says new on there, but it wasn't in another section. But they're, whoopsie, they're little glue tubes bottles, but they have like crystal effect type thing in them. And one is sparkly and one is not sparkly, just regular. And so I ordered some of those because I don't know, they're not brand new. They say new, but they're not brand new. They're a little older of an item. Let's see here. I really like the idea of putting that down there to kind of balance this one out, but does that look kind of silly? And should I instead be trying to use like these flowers, if I can get them over here? Would that balance that out? Even though these are pointy and this is rounded, would that look better? I don't think so. I think that not having those on will be okay, but let me grab my pop tapes. My whole office smells like baby powder. I was sneezing earlier. That's probably why my nose is a little stuffy. I forget that I get a little like that with certain things. I think I like that. Oh, I like that there. Okay, I want that there, but I want it flat. So add a little bit of glue. That kind of finishes off this little square right there. I like the idea of having that butterfly, but let's see if I go down. Let me grab some pop tape. Let's see here. I want it a little more whimsical, not so well thought out, right? But this area could also be a good place for journaling. So I've got to be careful. Should I have put that up there? No. I think I like that. I think I put the butterfly up there. Then this is just sitting by itself. Although I do have this flower to kind of help with it. Okay, let me think on that one. I did want to put some of these little, that circle I had cut the other day. And then I've got this one. Kind of wanted to switch them around. There we go. I'm going to just get rid of that. This one, though, I wanted to snip it and maybe put that. It blends in a lot. Yeah, look, it's kind of noticeable, though, if I look up above. Because I like this, but I don't really have a small, well, I don't even have the pictures for this, so I guess that's irrelevant, right? But I kind of wanted to put that down here on one of these bottom pictures. And then put the, could do something like that. That's too symmetrical. Maybe over here, put this one at the far side. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for a sec and see what I like. And then this one was another one that I was wanting to, I might have to leave that off because this would be the only one that doesn't have, or one of these would be the only one that doesn't have one. So I'm going to set this aside actually. And I like this ladybug. I think I like her up there, but I'm just going to glue it. She was one of those, oh, maybe I'll use it things. Okay. Okay, so now I just got to look at these and see what I think. And then I have those little hearts that are right up there that I can put around. These I did not use something on them. Kind of feel like the orange would be a better one over here. I really like these. So I want to use them. I have an orange and a blue. A blue, blue. I need an orange over here. Okay. And then I'll put a blue one over here. Just kind of random. Okay, so this one I need to attach. Just kind of do that. This one I need to glue down. And is there anything else? Oh, the little tabs. Do I like them? Are they where I'm going with this? I think the leaves should be kind of facing outward. Okay. And then I do like these, so I'm just going to use them. I'm just going to go crazy. I like that they have the little hearts on them. This one's kind of sticky, but I'll just put some little bit of glue down. And this one is definitely not sticky. There, and is this one? That one looks like it's good. Okay, let's see here. I think I have everything down. This is pretty close to what my original thoughts were when I was messing around with that stuff today. Awesome. I love it when a layout comes together. It did it pretty quick too. It wasn't too bad. Having them pre-cut, of course, that always helps. But I don't know. This is a simple layout using scraps, and it doesn't look like I used a bunch of scraps, which is my goal. Anytime I'm doing anything with scraps, I don't want it to look like, oh, I just stuck some scraps down or whatever. I want it to look intentional. So I feel like I accomplished that with this layout. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.